The Range Rover SV doesn't arrive with drama. It arrives with authority. The kind that doesn't rush, doesn't flex, and definitely doesn't explain itself. This is an SUV built on the idea that true luxury isn't loud, it's deliberate. From the front, the SV keeps the classic Range Rover posture, upright, wide, and unmistakably confident. The grille is clean and restrained, flanked by slim LED headlights that feel precise rather than aggressive. There's no need for exaggerated vents or sharp tricks here. With a body that stretches over 5 meters in length and a commanding width, the SV already owns the road before the engine even wakes up. As the view shifts along the side profile, the long wheelbase becomes impossible to ignore. This extended platform isn't just about looks, it directly translates into rear seat space that borders on excessive. Large alloy wheels, typically 22 or even 23 inches depending on configuration, fill the arches perfectly, while adaptive air suspension subtly manages ride height in real time. Whether cruising at speed or gliding through uneven roads, the SV constantly adjusts itself, quietly correcting the world beneath it. Despite its size and weight, well over 2.5 tons, the SV never feels bulky. Four-wheel steering helps tighten turning circles, while the suspension reads the road hundreds of times per second. It's the kind of engineering that makes you forget physics exists, until you remember how large this thing actually is. Inside is where the SV stops pretending to be a vehicle and starts behaving like a private lounge. The cabin is wrapped in premium semi-aniline leather, real wood veneers, metal accents, and optional ceramic controls that feel more like jewelry than buttons. The seats are heated, ventilated, massaging, and shaped for long-distance comfort rather than aggressive driving, because let's be honest, no one is buying this to attack corners. In the rear, especially in SV Signature or SV Serenity trims, the experience changes completely. Individual executive seats recline deeply, offer powered leg rests, and come with deployable tables. Rear passengers get their own climate zones, entertainment screens, and enough legroom to forget the driver exists. At this point, calling it a back seat feels disrespectful. Technology is present, but never overwhelming. A large curved digital display manages infotainment and vehicle settings, paired with a crisp digital instrument cluster. The Meridian Signature sound system, packing well over 1,600 watts of power, doesn't try to impress. It simply fills the cabin with clarity so refined you stop noticing the speakers altogether. Moving toward the rear exterior, the design remains elegant and restrained. Slim LED taillights, a wide stance, and subtle SV badging complete the look. There's no theatrical exit here. The SV doesn't need one. It leaves the scene the same way it entered, composed and unquestioned. Under the hood is where refinement meets serious capability. The Range Rover SV is available with a 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 producing over 520 horsepower and around 750 Nm of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and intelligent all-wheel drive. Acceleration is effortless, pushing this luxury fortress from 0 to 60 in roughly 4.5 seconds, quick enough to surprise you, smooth enough that you barely feel it happen. What's impressive isn't the speed itself, but how calmly it's delivered. No drama, no shouting engine notes, just controlled momentum. And when you ease off, the cabin returns to near silence, as if nothing ever happened. Despite all this luxury, the SV doesn't forget its roots. Advanced terrain response systems, adjustable ride height, and real off-road capability mean this SUV can still handle snow, mud, sand, and uneven terrain without hesitation. It just prefers not to talk about it, like someone wearing a tailored suit who also happens to lift heavy. The Range Rover SV isn't trying to be sporty, futuristic, or trendy. It's built for people who value calm over chaos, confidence over noise, and comfort that doesn't need validation. And once you experience this level of control, space, and silence, everything else on the road starts to feel a little rushed.